Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Coffee with Craig show. We'll be talking about commercial real estate in Central and Eastern Europe. So, good Thursday morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Coffee with Craig show day in Central Eastern Europe. We're here in the Warsaw office and with Winston Norman, our editor in chief, and talk about today's news. We've got a lot going on with the CEE Retail Awards coming up. A lot every day, new nominations, and a lot more retailers coming to the market, coming to the region. So a lot more coming from coming forward to expand in Central Eastern Europe, Southeastern Europe. So really a lot happening on that side. Also on the news, I can see we've got a lot going on. Winston, yeah, a lot. It seems like a lot more news there than we normally have.
There's more news. Yeah, it was slow.
Yeah, over
It
the
was slow.
holidays, it
Yeah.
was. I think
But
people
now
were.
it's MIPIM's around the corner.
MIPIM is coming. Yeah, MIPIM's around. It's in middle of March. We're doing the magazine for the CEE Real Estate Guide for MIPIM, which is coming up. I guess deadline would be the end of February at the latest. Yeah.
Yeah, would be around that.
So if you've got anything to promote to any of the MIPIM attendees, please let us know. We've got extensive distribution throughout MIPIM, throughout the hotels, the hotel chains there in MIPIM and in Cannes and in Nice. So yeah, a lot happening there. Let us know if you've got any new news on the office, industrial, hotel, retail sector. We'll definitely get it in the edition for MIPIM. We'll take a little break now and we'll come right back with Winston Norman in the news. So we're back, Winston. I know you got a lot of things to talk about in the region. Lots coming out. I see a lot of press releases coming through. I know we can't use them all, or we put them all on the website and talk about a few of them here.
Yeah. I guess one of the big news things of today is that MIPIM has launched a Road to Zero area, and with ESG being such a hot topic globally. And so MIPIM is now on the road to zero, and it's got its own 400. Will have its own 400 square meter zone, which will be focused on with experts, talking about methods of decarbonisation and in the real estate industry. And obviously, it's a massive topic
Sure.
in the real estate industry, and it's good to see a platform like MIPIM is addressing it.
Yeah.
And for sure, we will be attending it. And we're going to be doing a big ESG section in our magazine.
Sure,
As well. So
yeah.
we're going to contact as many of people players in the market as possible.
Mhm.
And so that will be in the Road to Zero zone.
Well, a lot of end users have to have zero, net zero buildings now.
Yeah, it's important for investors, tenants, developers. They're all on board, and they've all got these governmental sections to deal with, and they're aiming in that direction. And some of the leading companies that are involved with this road to zero area, they've got Schneider Electric and Schindler as gold and silver sponsors, and they got PwC, Viola, Building Minds, and Carrier, and they're all confirmed to be in this exhibition space. So
Wow. Okay.
it's a good area and a good place to get the road to zero
Rolling.
carbon
Yeah.
message out there. And according to Nicholas Kozubek, he's the MIPIM director, he said Road to Zero stage will shine a spotlight on ESG, innovation and technology solutions that help to accelerate the transformation of the built environment towards a more sustainable model. And of course you're going to find it at MIPIM.
Yeah, absolutely, and that's what all the big corporate clients are asking about is what are we doing here for ESG in these buildings? And are they ESG, do they have an ESG plan?
Yeah, and I'm thinking MIPIM will be very happy about that because it's giving them an extra incentive to have more exhibition space and another opportunity to make more money.
Yeah, well, that's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, exactly.
Staying in the green environment and green building, and Teleplaza in Budapest, Hungary. That's just received a BREEAM Very Good certificate. And apparently it's the first shopping centre in the country to be given an award that was during the construction phase, because the property, which was developed by Future Real, was opened in 2021. And some of the high scores that the project got was easy access and modern waste management, which were focused during the construction. And it's used long-lasting materials, and which have been chosen to minimise its carbon footprint, which is obviously very important today. And around 4,000 square metres of this development was dedicated to green space. So again, city centre development offering so much green space is also viewed very, very well by the BREEAM certification body.
Yeah, and the retail is always very exposed to ESG, and making sure that they're getting better and better at using less and less energy, I think.
Yeah, of course. Moving to we had lots of leasing news is coming out in the office and logistics sectors at the moment, and this is the latest one we've got today is that XM Textiles, which is a supplier of fabrics and workwear for the manufacturing industry, they've taken around 4,000 square meters of office space in GLP's Pomeranian Logistics Centre, and they were represented by Newmark Polska, and according to Jacob Dukiewicz, he's the Industrial and Wales Department Associate at Newmark. He says that space is scarce in this area, and so it's obviously, again, it's this sector is really busy at the moment.
Yeah, right.
And lots of tenants are expanding, and so there'll be new developments going up there, I'm sure. And GLP the Pomeranian Logistics Centre is developed by GLP, and it's located next to the Gdansk deep water container, so it's really busy up there, and there's an awful lot of new development going on up there around that. And this it's an excellent distribution centre for obviously the world,
right?
Because, being located next to the container terminal.
Sure, that's a great spot for logistics.
And finally, for today, NREP, which is the urban investor, which is it's entering new markets all the time. And they recently came to Poland, or last year they came to Poland. And they've promoted Toke Clausen to partner, and they're continuing to bolster their leadership team support, and this is for the wider business growth. So, Toke's promotion follows a pivotal period of expansion for NREP, which has entered new geographies and business areas in recent years that align with its mission to solve challenges in the wider urban ecosystem. And they're another developer investor that's very hot on this net zero decarbonisation aspects of their work. So
I see them on quite a few panels talking about it around the region. So good to see that. And we got anything else for the day, or is that?
Well, potentially they'll be very interested in our Baltics Awards, I would imagine.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, that's really taking off. So thank you all for watching the Coffee with Craig show this Thursday, and we will see you tomorrow, Friday morning, for the last show of the week. So a lot going on, and we will kind of wrap up all of our kind of sponsors and jury members and everything for retail awards, and we'll let you know who the new ones are. Click here to subscribe to the Coffee with Craig show, and don't forget to share it with your friends.